Drainage systems in India. The drainage systems of India are mainly controlled by the broad relief features of subcontinent. Accordingly, the Indian rivers are divided into two major groups, the Himalaya rivers and the Peninsular river. In our India, drainage system is affected by the broad relief feature. As you already know, you have studied in previous chapter also, there are different type of landforms in different part of India. In northern mountain lies, in southern portion peninsula plateau lies. So according to their structure, the different type of rivers are divided into two major groups, the Himalayan river which flows in the northern portion of India and the Peninsular river which flows in the southern portion of India. Apart from originating from the two major physiographical regions of India, the Himalaya and the Peninsular rivers are different from each other in many ways. Most of the Himalaya rivers like Indus, Satluj, Ganga, Brahmaputra, these are the perennial rivers. Perennial rivers means the rivers which are fed by the snow and it flows throughout the year. It means that they have water throughout the year. These rivers receive water from rain as well as from the melted snow from the lofty mountains which lies in the northernmost portion of India. So northern Himalayan rivers are the perennial river. The two major Himalayan rivers are the Indus and the Brahmaputra. Originated from the north of the mountain, they have cut through the mountain making gorges. Gorge means a deep V-shaped valley which is formed by the rivers in the mountain area. A picture is also given in your book, figure 3.2, page number 17. So this is the picture of gorge. They form gorges. The Himalaya rivers have long course from their source to sea. Course, the meaning of course means the path through which water of river flows. That is known as the course of the river. River always flows from the mountain region towards sea. So this is known as the course of river. The place of origin is known as the source and the end of river is known as the mouth. They perform intensive erosional activity in their upper course and carry huge loads of silt and sand. In the mountain area, the work of river is erosional work. It erodes the materials and it transports these materials to its lower courses. In the middle courses and the lower courses, these river forms different type of landforms such as meanders. When the river flows through a region, because of the undulating land, it flows in a bending way. Such type of bending course of river is known as the meander. After flowing from this area, after some period of time, after bending the river, it will flow through a new path. So the leftover place is known as the Oxbow Lake. So this type of landform is known as the Oxbow Lake. And many other depositional features. In the floodplains, they also have well-developed deltas. In the lower portion, when the rivers start depositing their sediments, they form floodplains. Floodplains are the plains which are formed due to flooding of the river. And after that, the next important feature is delta. Delta is a triangular shaped landmass which is formed at the mouth of the river near to the ocean or the sea. A large number of peninsular rivers like Narmada, Kaveri, Krishna, these are the peninsular river. Their flow is dependent on the rainfall. These rivers are not fed by the snow. They are fed by the rainfall. So because of this reason, many of the peninsula rivers are seasonal. Seasonal means they flow only during the rainy season. During the dry season, even the large rivers have reduced flow of water in their channel. The peninsular rivers have shorter and shallow courses as compared to the Himalaya counterparts. The next difference is the peninsular rivers are short and they have very shallow, means very low amount volume of water as comparing to the Himalaya counterparts. However, some of them originate in the central highlands and flow towards west. Can you identify the two such large rivers? Most of the rivers of Peninsular India originate in the Western Ghat and they flow towards Bay of Bengal.